Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine show. Good Sports is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Dr. Lynn McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. For an appointment, call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. And by the Surplus Exchange. Take a tax donation credit plus help KC students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444.
Good Sports was recorded live on Saturday, October 11th.
Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I am Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Today we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can inline skate on their outdoor pavilion or ice skate on their indoor ice rink. And sign up now to participate in the Play Hockey for Free program on November 8th. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicecenter.com, for more details on public skating sessions and learn to skate and learn to play hockey programs. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations in Kansas City. And with this month's issue, KC Sports continues to celebrate our 17th straight year covering sports in Kansas City. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports, we feature the Royals playoff run, and we interview Niall Davis and Alan Bailey in the Chiefs Report presented by the American Indian Center of the Great Plains. Plus, we analyze whether the Chiefs will ever make it back to the Super Bowl. In our hockey report presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about the growth of hockey in Johnson County and the upcoming Play Hockey for Free program coming to KCIC on November 8th. And in our college sports report presented by the Surplus Exchange, we interview K-State's Elijah Lee, KU's Ben Heaney, and MU's Shane Ray. Now, you can visit our website, kcsportspaper.com, for a link to a list of locations where you can find Kansas City Sports and Fitness, and you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website as well. And now joining us here at the Kansas City Ice Center is Dr. Erik Petersen. Dr. Petersen is a board-certified in internal medicine, and he works the overnight shift in an emergency department at a local Kansas City hospital. He is the clinic director at iCare, which is a new primary care facility that can help individuals dealing with addiction. Welcome to the show, Dr. Petersen. Thank you for coming out to the Ice Center.
Oh, thank you for having me. This is a great location.
It is a wonderful place. It is nice and cold in here today. So let's start off with a real simple explanation for our radio listeners in particular. It's iCare, and that's the letter I, C-A-R-E, not I as in E-Y-E. Just want to make sure that they understand that as we move forward with this. Let's talk about addiction in the United States. It's a pretty darn big issue.
It really is. It's working in the emergency department, especially busy emergency departments, as I have over the last 12 years. You see this on a day-to-day basis. And really, I've built an understanding of addiction through the patients that I've seen there and the struggles that they have, not only dealing with the symptoms of addiction, the disease of addiction, but how they utilize health care in America.
Yeah, and iCare focuses on addiction to painkillers. Is that correct?
That is correct. Narcotic pain medicine, opioid type medicines is typically what we deal with.
Okay. In the U.S., this is some statistics that you had in an article that's in the current issue of KC Sports and Fitness, which people can pick up at over 700 locations or look up online at kcsportspaper.com. But you put a startling statistic in there that the United States represents only 4.6% of the world's population, but they consume 80% of the world's opiates and 99% of the world's hydrocodone. We are a consumer nation, but I didn't realize that this was the type of thing that's going on here. That's incredible.
It is incredible, and I think you don't realize how incredible it is until you start to read some of the stats that are out there. How many people die from overdoses of prescription narcotic medicine a day? It's in the hundreds. Over 6,000 to 7,000 visits to emergency departments have the misuse of narcotic-type pain medicine is the underlying reason why they're visiting. And this is the primary reason that myself and my partners see so much of this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about, and I'm, I got to be honest with you. When I read your article, I just was surprised. It just amazed me, and that the statistics were what they were. In the article, you explain where opiates come from, and what the drugs are all about. What happens to you inside when you take these drugs, and how do you get hooked on them?
That's a great question, and it's one of the questions that we field most often. Typically, what happens to someone when they take a narcotic-type pain medicine is they get excellent pain relief. I'm not saying that narcotic pain medicine is a bad thing. There's certainly a place for it. What happens inside of some people is you have a propensity to become addicted, and you get a sense inside of your body, a high, so to speak, that makes you want it more and more. Despite the fact that the pain or underlying issue is gone, you still have an underlying a desire to have that medicine because of the way that it makes your body feel.
And anyone can be addicted to painkillers. The thing is, you turn this way or turn that way when you're in a crowd, and they could be people that live next door to you. It could be other, individuals that you deal with professionally. It can be one of your kids.
It can, and there is people will be surprised at who is addicted to medicine or these types of medicines that they know. Doctors, lawyers, pharmacists, all these type of people can be addicted to pain medicine. Professional sports athletes, things along those lines. And just as you said, even your kid can be addicted, and we see a lot of this kind of thing. Parents didn't understand what was going on. Things start happening at home that they're unsure of, and sure enough, they figure it out, and here we are. We're here to take care of all those kind of patients.
Right. So if somebody gets addicted, how does it affect your life? You've got an ad that runs on our show and an ad in the publication where, that's all you want to make sure is that you're getting your next, dosage.
Addiction can be devastating. Because it's a horrible medical issue, but it can also be devastating to your family. If you're married, it obviously will cause issues there. Financially, it can be horrible. So many patients that we see have ruined themselves financially trying to sell everything they own just to get their next bunch of medicine. They steal from people that they love just to get this. So just that gives you an idea of how powerful addiction can be.
And it obviously goes beyond, there are a number of babies that are born every day that have to go through withdrawal symptoms. That was just amazing. That you had a stat between 2000 and 2009, it tripled the number of babies that are born.
The number of babies born addicted to narcotics between the years 2000 and 2009 tripled, and there's a baby about every hour in the United States, just around here, that's born addicted to narcotics. Some states have taken progressive approach to preventing this kind of problem, requiring pregnant mothers to be in treatment programs. And these are the type of patients, again, that we want to reach out to and make sure they have a way to get the help that they need. So
because you see things like that in your ER job, you decided to do something about it and started iCare. Let's talk about when it's going to open. By the time this show is out, it will have opened. But let's talk about where you're located and how people can reach you.
Well, we're located in Liberty, Missouri, obviously north of the river. That's where my home base is, so that's where our first clinic is located. We've really been overwhelmed with the response that we've had, people calling from the KC Sports magazine, a couple of other small ads. It's really been interesting to see the wide variety of patients that we've had call in so far. We'll be open October 13th. We're seeing our first day of patients. It's exciting for us to know that we're going to be out there helping patients get better.
For sure. And we're going to take a break here in just a second. I'll give your phone number. It's 816-875-4325. You are taking appointments now. The location is 550 Rush Creek Parkway, Suite B. That's in Liberty, Missouri, 64068. Now, you've got a long website. It's BUPP practice, BUPpractice.com/iCare-addiction-medicine-clinic. So, and we'll put that up on the screen, of course, so people can see that. But for our radio listeners, we want to make sure that they get that information out. We're going to take a very quick break here. And then we'll come back and we'll talk with Dr. Petersen a little bit more about the things that they are going to do to assist people in breaking their addiction. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, the KC Sports and Fitness Magazine show. We're coming to you from the Kansas City Eye Center, located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. I'm Steve Fish. We'll be right back.
Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center for a public skating session on the outdoor inline pavilion or their indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. Plus, stay tuned because the outdoor pavilion will be converted to an ice rink in mid-November. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times or to register for classes, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, get a free deep tissue laser treatment with your initial visit. Just mention KC Sports when you make an appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Experience a touch of the Ozarks at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence and take advantage of the best prices of the year during the Winterstone Fall Clearance Last Blast Sale. Visit the Winterstone Pro Shop at 17101 East Kentucky Road in Independence. Find them online at winterstonegolf.com or call 816-257-5755. Get your free bottle of Happy Cheeks toilet seat cleaner by calling 855-838-7502. If you travel often or have kids, Happy Cheeks can help. For a free bottle of Happy Cheeks, call 855-838-7502 or visit myhappycheeks.com to learn more. Sign up now to get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Just email your name, email address, cell phone, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Visit Max Muscle Sports Nutrition in Olathe and get a free nutrition consultation plus save 25% on your next purchase. Max Muscle Sports Nutrition is located at 15253 West 135th Street in Olathe. That's on the southwest corner of 135th and Black Bob near Starbucks. So stop in today and save 25% on your next purchase and visit maxmusclekansascity.com.
Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center, located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can inline skate on their outdoor pavilion or ice skate on their indoor ice rink. And sign up now to participate in the Play Hockey for Free program on November 8th. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicecenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions and learn to skate and learn to play hockey programs. Now, in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, check out our Youth Soccer Report presented by Happy Cheeks. And this month we feature a story on the Heartland Classic, which is a soccer tournament that's become a fall soccer staple here in Kansas City. And you can pick up your copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations, including Eagles Landing Golf Course, both Minsky's on Berry Road, and right here at the Kansas City Ice Center. Now, coming up in November, around the time of the opening of the Outdoor Ice Pavilion, we'll be out at the Kansas City Ice Center, and the KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. And also on an upcoming Saturday in November, we will be back at Max Muscle in Olathe. Max Muscle is located on the southwest corner of 135th Street and Black Bob by Starbucks. And if you have a business and you're interested in having us come out to do our show at your business location, call Good Sports at 913-764-2050. And now you can view Good Sports on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. Now, we've been talking with Dr. Erik Petersen, and Dr. Petersen is board certified in internal medicine. He works the overnight shift at an emergency room at a local KC hospital, and he is also the clinic director for iCare, which is a new primary care facility that can help individuals dealing with addiction. Again, thank you for coming out here, Dr. Petersen. We appreciate you coming out to the Ice Center. Let's start off with some information on where your clinic is located again.
Well, we're located right next to Liberty Hospital in Liberty, Missouri, 550 Rush Creek Parkway, Suite B. It's a new facility. It's tucked down in what they call Hospital Valley in Liberty. It's a nice private location right in the shadow of Liberty Hospital.
Gotcha. And the phone number there is 816-875-4325 for setting up appointments. Let's talk about what services you're going to be providing to your patients. Obviously, addiction treatment is what it's all about, but what does that entail?
Well, the primary thing that we're going to be doing in this clinic is treating patients with addiction. Addiction is a complicated medical process that needs specific attention. There's a certain way you go about that. There's a lot of different things involved. Obviously, you need a medical approach, a medical team. That's where I come in. We'll have a counselor on site, which is unique to this kind of facility in Kansas City. And those appointments will be required of our patients. They'll have to go through some counseling sessions. We also will treat all of their primary care problems. We realize addiction, in most cases, is only a part of the problem. So it's a holistic approach to treating a complicated medical problem.
So part of that is detoxing. That's the process that you're going to go through. There are a variety of options for detoxing. I mean, you see on, and I'm just going by the TV shows, but there's some fast type of detoxing, and then there's the longer time of detoxing, and that's a tough thing to go through.
Oh, watching these patients go through the withdrawal symptoms coming off of their opiate-type medicines is heart-wrenching. It really is, and we see this in the emergency department so often, and you want to help them and want to get them better instantly, but there's really not a quick way to get patients better that way. What we do is offer a medicine, buprenorphine and naloxone combination, or Suboxone as some people know it. They need to come in mild withdrawal. They won't feel great, but starting on that medicine after being in mild withdrawal really helps temper the severe side effects of opiate withdrawal. And it's not an overnight process. It's not a 1 or 2 month process. This is something we stick with them month after month, and in some cases takes as much as 3 years.
Wow, that's That's amazing. So it is. You've really got to be focused and dedicated, to this process in order to make it work. Now, you mentioned the holistic approach. You get involved in a variety of different ways. I mean, obviously, you mentioned you have counseling. Do you have what's the criteria for the counselor that you have there to assist people? Because I would assume that they have to deal with why are they addicted, and what's causing that in order to understand what they're going through.
That is an enormous part of it. And having someone in our clinic that specializes in narcotic and alcohol type addiction, a lot of their dedication to this problem makes it so much easier for the patient. They have a specific way that they can talk and get things out of patients that we aren't able to get out of them.
Right.
So having that person alongside the treatment team is just an invaluable asset to us.
Right. And then you also deal with the physical aspect, emotional, which is kind of mixed in with what we were just talking about, the social, family, and spiritual solutions as well. All those things come together, and all those things need to be in place for healing to happen.
And that takes time. Again, it takes, in some instances, years to get that all put together. One of the things that has driven me to do this is the short period of time that I have seen these kinds of patients, and you see someone month one that is really struggling, have hit rock bottom. You start them on a medicine, you counsel them a little bit, you see them in the clinic, you talk to them on the phone, and a month later they come back and they look like a new person. A couple of months later, they're starting to tell you they're getting their family back, their finances are in order. You start to see recovery very quickly. It's maintaining that recovery that's so important to us.
Right. And that's, getting things straight, with priorities and things like that goes with that. So family members are involved in the process. Do they also come in for the counseling and things like that? I mean, just to get feedback and know what they're supposed to do?
One of the things on our intake sheet is who is your biggest support person, whether it's a best friend or a family member. That's incredibly important. You have to have someone that's not at the clinic that's going to help you through this. In most cases, when someone calls in for the appointment, that person is right there by their side.
Right.
And that'll be something that we encourage. We encourage them to come by. We encourage them to be with them. There will be individual counseling sessions. There will be group counseling sessions, and family, friends, their loved one or support person is always right there.
Right. Well, we're talking with Dr. Erik Petersen about a new primary care facility that will help individuals that are dealing with addiction called iCare. Now, there are some people that get hooked because of the high that they get. Others need assistance with pain because they're in pain all the time, and they get addicted in that process of dealing with their pain. But when you help them withdraw from all of that, they still may have the pain. That's a part of your holistic approach. But how do you deal with somebody like that in the situation that they're in?
That is a great question. And believe me, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
There are people out there with legitimate pain that need pain relief and will need pain relief the rest of their lives.
Right.
The type of medicine that we use primarily is Suboxone. Suboxone is great for treating those that twisted their ankle, got a narcotic pain medicine, and got addicted quickly. But it's also a great medicine that can actually treat pain and control the amount of pain medicine that they need. Most people with severe pain taking escalating doses of narcotic-type pain medicine can actually come off of all of the prescription narcotic pain medicine and be on a reasonable dose of Suboxone and have their pain controlled, breakthrough pain controlled with nothing more than over-the-counter ibuprofen. It's not a miracle drug. I'm not trying to say that. It still takes the same amount of work and effort from our care team to get them better.
For sure. Well, we've only got about a minute or so to go. Let's give the location again for iCare. It's the iCare Addiction Medicine Clinic, fill us in on the location again.
It's 550 Rush Creek Parkway, Liberty, Missouri 64068. It's in Liberty for now. Our intention is to expand all over the Kansas City area and to take care of folks from where we are up north, down south, east. We want to be a presence in addiction medicine in Kansas City.
For sure. You can call 816-875-4325 if you know somebody that needs the assistance of iCare and talk with Dr. Petersen. You're open Sunday through Friday. This information is on your website. It's bup.practice.com/iCare-addiction-medicine-clinic. Dr. Petersen, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you coming out and sharing this information with us. Certainly an issue here in Kansas City that a lot of people need treatment on. Thank you so much again.
Steve, thank you for having me.
That will do it for today's show. My thanks to our guest, Dr. Petersen, for joining us today. And in addition to that, my thanks to the Ice Rink for hosting us today. Be sure to join us next week for Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. And be sure to pick up Kansas City Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations. In KC, you'll find it all over the city, and it's free, so pick it up today.
Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and is by far the best golf value around. Right now, with your coupon from KC Sports Magazine, 2 players can play with cart for just $50 on weekdays anytime and after 1 p.m. on weekends in October. For more details, visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com. And for tee times, call 816-318-0004 and make the drive to see why Eagles Landing is the best golf value in KC. Kansas City Sports and Fitness welcomes the American Indian Center of the Great Plains as our new sponsor of the Chiefs Report. The American Indian Center of the Great Plains is located inside the Loretto at 1111 West 39th Street in Kansas City, Missouri. For more information on the American Indian Center of the Great Plains or to book the Loretto for an event, call 816-888-4877. That's 816-888-4877. Do you spend every waking hour searching for prescription painkillers, heroin, or opiate drugs? Do pain pills control your life? Is there a real risk of losing your job, your family, everything? iCare can help with the devastation of addiction and is now accepting appointments. Call iCare at 816-875-4325. That's 816-875-4325. Or visit iCarePrimaryCare.com for more information. The Heart of America Golf Academy has discounts every day now through March. Play 18 holes with cart for just $25, 9 holes with cart for just $20, and play and walk the course for just $13. Plus, host your foot golf party at the Heart of America Golf Academy. HOA has great packages including foot golf, drinks, and food. For more information, call 816-513-8940 or visit HOAGolfacademy.com. Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or your driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com.
Hi, it's Greg Pryor. One of my favorite products in Life Priority is called Lift. See Lift at my website, lifepriority.com.
Hope to go to college or have your child attend college on an athletic scholarship? Believe it or not, the process starts as a high school freshman. Learn what it takes from Mike Taylor in his book, 10 Powerful Strategies to Get an Athletic Scholarship. Contact Mike at 913-701-0270 for more information. Sign up now to get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Just email your name, email address, cell phone, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. In this month's KC Sports and Fitness Magazine, we discuss the Royals playoff run. Plus, we feature Chiefs Niall Davis and Alan Bailey. And we talk with KU's Ben Heaney, K-State's Elijah Lee, and MU's Shane Ray. Plus, check out the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report, the KC Ice Center Hockey Report, the Happy Cheeks Youth Soccer Report, and the American Indian Center of the Great Plains Chiefs Report. KC Sports is available all across KC, and it's always free, so pick one up today. Now you can view our shows and past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel.